Crazy. Got Alexa back in the mix. Alexa, how big is the world's fattest man?
Here's something I found on Refuse.com. Aribe tipped the scales in 2006 at 1,230 pounds, 560 kilograms, earning him the Guinness World Record as the world's heaviest man. Did that answer your question?
1,000 pounds. Wow. Thank you very
Here's
much.
what I found.
Man, the world's largest man is over 1,000 pounds. Is it even possible to be that big? I mean, I wonder how much his heart weigh. Type Mood D right here. Y'all know what it is. Let's go for the gusto.
You just need some extra cash. We're here to help you with your financial challenge.
After last night's show, I expect to have all eyeballs on me. Let's go. All eyes on me. This is how you get rich in 23. Thank God that I'm blessed, even though I'm a mess.
Battery low. Power off.
They hated on me. They hated on me. It's all good though. Alexa, play that song I like.
You haven't liked any songs yet. Play your most played songs.
Okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, Jay, my dog, that Jesus peace. Pray to God he gon' touch your beat. Charge 400 cause the clock ain't cheap.
Alexa, pause. So my speaker ain't got no juice. Can't get my intro song. I can't even get my sound effects. Need a new speaker. It's good to have assistants. Assistant pimps. How y'all doing tonight? I'm messy tonight. I like popcorn with a little bit of seasoned salt and some hot sauce. Now, I shouldn't be eating on my show. Why am I eating tonight? Because y'all like this. Y'all waiting to see what I'm going to do next. I know y'all is because last night I killed it. My man on Instagram, he had no idea what the experience was like on Euromess. He jumped in there. I dropped the beat on him. Look, ladies, now you know you can stop calling men's dogs because y'all want to be called bitches. Y'all want to be called out y'all name either. So stop saying men are dogs, right? You're just our enemy. Sleeping with the enemy on True Love Tuesday, the purposeless partner. Now, many of you women out there are applauding me right now. I'm talking about big applause. You can pull that one out. You can do it from right there if you want to. You good? All right. Many of you are applauding me right now, ladies, because you know that last deadbeat that you was dealing with had no purpose in life whatsoever. Oh, he had if he had one purpose in life, what was it? To piss you off. Be honest. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Look, men are always talking about she a buzzard, she a bust down, she a freak, she this, that. But what about you fellas? Stand by, ladies. The purposeless partner. Women, y'all out there falling in love with men with no purpose. The truth is going to hurt. But this, I'm going in on the fellas tonight. Man, you don't have no purpose. You were born with that thing between your legs. It doesn't make you anybody. It doesn't. Right? Let's be honest, everybody. Even though that tool that every male has, I'm not going to say man, every male has, even though that tool is the receptacle through which life flows, right? In and of itself, it's an inanimate object. Like it can't be used unless somebody puts it to use. Like they say, guns don't kill people, people kill people. Ladies, that dang lang thing ain't never hurt none of y'all feelings. In fact, that may be the reason you started having feelings. But it ain't never hurt y'all feelings. Don't blame the dang line. Right? How do you spot the enemy, ladies? If a man has no purpose, what are you doing with them? I'm not coming for y'all. This about the brothers. But I'm just saying. Turn and look at him and ask him, what's your purpose? Now, if he takes longer than how many seconds? 6 seconds. You do what? If he takes longer than 6 seconds to give you a clear and concise answer, he has no purpose. Get rid of him. Taibu Muad'Dib right here. I can't make this stuff up. Ladies, if y'all not watching You're a Mess this week, out of this month, y'all want your hearts broke. Y'all want just kids with no money. Y'all want to be a bust down buzzet your whole life. You don't have no purpose, so how could you tell he ain't got no purpose? That's what it comes down to. The purposeless partner. Now, many of you women are out there screaming, but if he has money, what does that mean if he doesn't have any purpose? I mean, can that really be the case? He doesn't have any purpose if he has money? Because money will attract most of y'all, right? Well, here's what I'll say. What is he doing, thus thou, with them dollars? If you were purposeless yourself, ladies, except for to meet a man with money, and fellas, a lot of these young women, ugly, beautiful, exquisite or not, will be very vocal about, approaching men that they think have money for their money. It happens in bars all over the Dallas-Fort Worth area. You know what I'm saying? Dating prostitution. You know what it is. But ladies, I'm coming for the fellas. I'm exposing them. Yesterday, you found out that they're not dogs. We're not dogs. You're just our enemy. Y'all watch. I'll give it 90 days. Every relationship podcast, we're going to be talking about this and acting like they came up with it. There'll be different versions of it. But you heard it here first on You're a Mess. Thank you very much. All right. Where do we go from here? S.W.T.E, sleeping with the enemy. Tonight is the purposeless partner. Now, I ain't on my phone. I ask nobody to get in because this week, I'm going to try to see who's rocking with me. Y'all know I go on about 9, 10, 9, 15, 9, 20, 9, 30. If it says type of Muad'Dib is live, you're supposed to jump off in there. Right? On Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. You know where I'm at. Here's the deal. To what extent shall we discuss purpose? Now, we're going to go to the screen share. We're going to get the real definition, or at least a real definition of it, not just Taibu Muad'Dib's opinion. But that being said, it should be pretty easy to figure out the layman's term version of purpose, you know, what was your purpose for cooking that meal? I was hungry. I wanted to eat. There it is. So there should be a very simple, easy reason or way to detect the purposeless partner. Now, even though I'm coming for the fellas, it does beg to differ. Fellas, what do you believe you can get out of being with a woman who has no purpose? Ha! Ladies, listen to what I just said. Because if you know you ain't got no purpose, you're already 3 kids in with 2 different dads, you ain't never really held a job past 6 months, you're doing the best you can inside the house to do push-ups, sit-ups, and jumping jacks to keep your body in somewhat good enough shape to fit into them jeans that always seem to bring a man home from the bar. If you don't got no purpose, why is he with you? Ladies, if you don't have no purpose, you know if he hangs around past that first time y'all rowboat, he's your enemy. And you're his. You can't do nothing but bring him down. You don't have any purpose. How can you uplift him? I would. Y'all gonna look back on this one called the popcorn episode. Alexa, play that music I like.
You haven't liked any songs yet.
So,
Play
play
the
some.
most played songs.
I'm the realest one I know. Tell them niggas not to play. Hey.
Alexa, cut that music. All right. Y'all want to pop in and pop off? That's cool. So can I. Got Alexa in here giving me a couple of snippets, even if it gets me banned on TV. So, ladies, if you know that you not bleep, if he's hanging around, that's the easiest indication that you're his enemy. If you know you can't do nothing for him, nothing, right? Because we can pleasure ourselves. Most of the time better than you lazy modern women can. I'm just saying. He's your enemy. Does someone want to jump in the comment section and tell me how that can't be true? Does somebody want to come on? Now I'm gonna start inviting people. I want someone to be brave enough to argue with me on this point. All right. I want someone to be brave enough to argue with me on, because last night they was like, no, that's not an enemy. No, blah, blah, blah. But I'm trying to think to myself, like, how could that not be true? Lady, if he's hanging around and you can't do nothing for him, nothing. You can't do nothing for except give him pleasure, right? No strategy whatsoever. Then how can you not be his enemy? Because if you ain't helping him, you're hurting him. Facts. And he knowing this and seeing this thus is your enemy. So, what are you going to do? All right. Yeah, I'm live now. Y'all get this text. You know what it is. Let's go with it. So, copy this, get this out there. Shout out to Bella Christie. She's opening up her lounge. Shout out to everybody that has a business out here. You know what it is. I'm going to get Don Rico involved. I know he got something to say if he's not at work. Talia, get her involved. My panel members, the go-tos. Somebody going to argue me down about this. My man Ed Whitby, get him in here. I just want to know, man, like, if you don't agree, come on in here and put me in my place. But I'm telling you right now, ladies, you won't have no purpose. You can't do nothing for me but bust down. Like, if I'm kicking it with you past the first time we do it, you know you're my enemy. And you gotta go back and watch last night's show. You know why I'm doing it. You know what it is, the whole deal. Can't get around it. All right, that's what it is. I appreciate everybody for supporting the show and the podcast, going in different directions. Starting in 2023, listen to me. I will be on YouTube only. It will cost probably, I don't know, $11.99 to subscribe per month. Right? More than most of you Netflix users. I'm becoming with the real content though. I got the paint. I promise y'all a better podcast viewing experience. Now y'all can come in and get the podcast area experience. I'm gonna paint the walls up. We're gonna hang stuff from the ceilings, get the lava lamp in here. It's gonna be a vibe. I'm still gonna be dropping bombs and knowledge. Shout out to all the Cowboys fans. Got that AT&T Stadium. Jerry Jones doing it real big. Y'all got a nice little stadium. I respect that. Right, a big win this weekend. But what I want to know is, are you going to go deep in the playoffs? Because lately, y'all been one and done. No, I ain't coming for y'all, though. Respect that, appreciate that, man. Taibu Muad'Dib going live right now. I don't care where you at or what you doing. You want to jump off in here, man, and get it popping. I don't play no games. Can you peep the purposeless partner? And when you do, what do you do about it? So, he ain't got no purpose, ladies. You peep this. What's your next move? What's your next move? Right? You realize you're sleeping with the enemy. Many of you right now have already looked at him and said, what's your purpose? And he took longer than 6 seconds to give you a clear and concise answer. So now you're in a situation where you got to make something happen. You got to make something happen for you. Otherwise, he's going to gun you down. I mean, metaphorically gun you down. He gonna put holes in everything, every aspect of your life because he has no purpose and you're his enemy. He's supposed to do that. He's gonna put a hole in your pocket, in your finances. He's gonna put a hole in your relationship, all your relationships, your family, your kids, whatever. At work, he's gonna put. Hey, look, the purposeless guy is gonna put a hole in your faith in God because you're gonna be like, God, why me? Why did I do this? And you know why you did it. I just explained it 10 minutes ago. That inanimate object got the best of you. I want to know why many of you watch the show, but y'all be afraid to come on here. Is it because of my shame bag? Have I shamed too many of you? Well, you guys should start in 2023. I want y'all to wear the shame bag as a badge of honor because you didn't know that you had inappropriate and shameful opinions until you came on the show. Therefore, you now elevated. Never be the same again. So to all my cousins that I shame with the shame bag, it's actually a good thing, right? The show's called You're a Mess. I'm a mess. I sing it in my song. I can sing it right now. But the bottom line is, hey, sleep with the enemy, ladies. Don't do it another second. Turn to your man, even if he's your husband, ladies. Turn to him and say, what's your purpose? If he don't know his purpose and y'all locked in a committed relationship or you're married, man, idle minds is the devil's playground. You know? If he ain't got no purpose, how can he build anything special or real with you? Don't even ask him, what's your purpose for being with me? Don't ask him that question. Want to know why? Somebody asked me why I shouldn't ask that question. Get in the comment section. Say, Taibu, why shouldn't we ask that question? Which purpose? Because that's what y'all really want to know. But y'all mess it up. If y'all asking that question, I mess it up. You want to know why? Because men are just as cunning as you ladies, if not more, when it comes to relationships. I think men are the more cunning when it comes to relationships. Like I said, because y'all are enemy, right? You are the enemy. He's sleeping with the enemy. That takes cunning. That takes boldness, right? Just being real. So you don't ask him, what's your purpose for being with me? Because he's going to have what? A cunning response. Oh, he's definitely going to answer within 6 seconds. I would say within 3 seconds, he's going to have a quick answer. Why? What's my purpose for being with you? Because I love you. Because you make me happy. I love you. I love your kids. My mom loves you. That's my purpose for being with you. He hasn't answered the question. He said all that, but has he answered the question? But he's giving you answers. And because there are things that most of you ladies want to hear, you won't even realize he didn't answer the question, that he just gave you answers. I'm telling y'all right now, man, this is so deep. I'm trying to release some of y'all from something because you're a mess relationship program where I aim to help people come out of a mess, to avoid a mess, and to find something healthy. I'm going to tell y'all right now that y'all kind of saw, my relationship with Shay kind of go up and down on this podcast. If you were watching me from day one, there was no Shay. I hadn't even met her yet. Then eventually she came on the show. I asked her, I invited her, I said, you've been doing YouTube and come on here, let's build you an image and let's build you a platform. Come on the show. She started wanting to hold the show hostage and do all kind of weird stuff. And, she had outside the relationship friendship, all kind of stuff was going on, right? But you've seen it go up and down. Now, outside of that, though, what y'all didn't know is the other people saw the relationship having these rocky moments and started circling like wolves. Her phone was ringing, my phone was ringing. And, it was exes trying to get something cracking. Exes doing all kinds of stuff. Jumping in there, what's going on? Exes was doing all kinds of stuff, right? And you and I both know that when the exes want to come in, they want to act up, you know what it is. Shout out there about on Instagram and Facebook checking me out. This is Sleeping with the Enemy on True Love Tuesday. All right. The Purposeless Partner. Fellas, I'm telling y'all right now, get ready to call Tyrone. Get your Airbnb money ready. I'm telling you. If she turns to you and asks you what's your purpose and you don't have a clear and concise answer within 6 seconds, get rid of them, ladies. Get rid of them. You're his enemy. Stop calling men dogs, ladies. If he dogs you, it's because you were his enemy. I'm putting y'all up on game right now. I'm not moved by some of y'all fake, phony people jumping in here tonight. Y'all not my real day one. Shout out to my cousin B, who's holding it down. Shout out there about on Instagram, they be holding it down. I'm letting you know right now. I'm gonna shoot some of y'all information to jump off in here. I don't care who it is. I want you to jump in here and say your piece. I want somebody to argue me down. Ladies, if you don't have any purpose in life and he's with you, that means that he is your enemy. That means that you're his enemy. He knows you can't do nothing but bring him down, break his pockets, all that stuff, because you don't have no purpose. So I'm telling you, if you know you don't have any purpose, if you know you're not on nothing, and he's rocking with you tough, oh, you my Buddhist, you're his enemy. He's doing it for leverage. You had to watch this last night's show. I'm going to give you all that. Yeah, watch last night's show. Go back and watch it. I'm telling you right now, if you get the podcast message, man, I want you to jump in here, man, and get right. I want you to come on the show, say what you got to say, argue me down. But I'm telling you right now, ladies, I'm freeing a lot of y'all right now from a lot of crazy relationships that y'all in. If everything is going good, all he's doing is he's running espionage. That's all he's doing. If everything is going good in y'all relationship, but he has no purpose, shoot to him and ask him. Ask him right now. I guarantee you, if he Or he just looked at you all dumb, like, where's that question coming from? I'll jump on here at least to ask me what my purpose is. Like y'all don't see it, like you don't know about the books. You don't know about the Guardian Gear tech device to help stop rapes, abductions, and domestic violence. Like you don't know about the Citizens Justice League. If my girlfriend asks me what my purpose is, I'm going to be like, girl, look it up online. It's all over the place. I'll put my life on it. African Messiah versus government scum is over with. Shoot. When you on the FBI watch list, you already know what's going on. You want to know what my purpose is? You know what I'm saying? Read the book. Read the book. Taibu Muad'Dib right here. Y'all are all welcome. Y'all are all welcome. I want y'all to come on here so I can sit back and watch y'all argue. Now, some of you ladies, y'all just got rid of a purposeless individual. You did. And so you getting some healing out of this. You like, right? Even if you felt heartbroken, now you're like, that motherfucker didn't have no purpose. It don't hurt as much anymore to do it because you ain't missing nothing now. You right. Right. He wasn't on nothing. Now, this might be that podcast where dudes is like, yeah, we gotta get him out the way. We gotta get fam out the way. He talking too much. He putting this out there. What you purposeless bums gonna do to me? You don't got time to figure out what your purpose in life is. You ain't got time to plot and plan scheme on me. What you need to do is throw her phone again and break her laptop so she don't have access to my show. So she don't have access to my show. Otherwise, you can kiss your butt goodbye. I know there's people out there that's been in long relationships, right? And you so sad it's over. You still feel love for that person, but it's over. Watch my show and start checking out the pros and cons. Right? And I know that inanimate object, ladies, for you was on that pros list, that short pros list, that 2 or 3 things. Which begs the question, ladies, how much are you willing to put up with? I mean, for true love. Don't get it twisted, people. It can be true love only one way. Y'all know that? I'll wait. Oh, yeah. If I truly love this woman, it doesn't have nothing to do with her loving me. Nothing at all. Alexa, play a song, Use Me Up.
Sure. As a Prime member, you now get Amazon Music's full catalog of 100 million songs, playable in shuffle mode, and top podcasts, ad-free. Shuffle and Use Me and similar songs on Amazon Music.
This is for all you one-way lovers. You don't care how he treats you, ladies. Fellas, you don't care how he treats you. They can use you up. You're going to give your full love. Alexa, cut the music. But y'all check that song out. That's y'all. 67.9% of you, your love is only one way. It's not being reciprocated. Almost 2/3 of relationships. That's why 1/2 end up in divorce as far as marriages. Because there's a portion of that half to the good, like a quarter of that population. They are comfortable being used. It don't take a super special individual to be comfortable being used. It just takes having no purpose. It just takes having no purpose. So shout out to those of you that sleep with the enemy only to find out she has no purpose. So she's completely cool with being used up. You winning. Bro, you winning. You are. I actually met somebody like that. So comfortable with loving somebody and doing everything for them. Didn't mind being used up for years. Years. In fact, every time this person gets with somebody, they allow the person to use them. Because they just love hard. They just get a big heart. They just love hard. So whatever person sleeps with this person and plays the role, they can have whatever they like with this person. Because this person is comfortable being used up. There's many of y'all out there like that. So I'm not even coming for y'all. Ladies, if you're dating or married to the purposeless partner and you're just part of that population that doesn't mind being used, congratulations. I hope y'all happy every day and every year of y'all life. I know he is. Right? I know he's right. Let's go to the screen share. All right. Good Lord. All right. I'm going to go to the screen share. We're going to Google the definition of purpose. Let's see what that looks like. Computer want to act up. All right. So I'm looking at the definition of purpose. Whoops. All right. I'm going to share it so y'all can see it. I'm getting more instructional, more technical because they like, oh, Ty, we don't know what you're talking about. That's why I don't watch this show. I'm trying to free y'all from some stuff right now. As you can see, purpose. The reason for which something is done, the reason for which something is created, or the reason for which something exists. Now you come down to the verb, right there. It's the have as one's intention or objective. Oh boy, ladies. Don't sound like enemy talk to me. What is your purpose? Fellas, what's your purpose? All right. Ladies, you have to know what his intention or his objective is. Now, after the show, ladies, you have to watch out for the slicksters. Because they're going to write something down. Now, oh man, Taib told on us, y'all. We got to write it down. Write it down, keep it in your pocket. Write it down, memorize it. So you're going to ask them, he's going to be like, oh, to fulfill all your every need, baby. Which is, of course, an answer, but not him answering your question. But he's going to beat that 6 seconds. Because his intention is to dog you. Oh, yeah. He's on it every day. Now, you kind of did it to yourself, ladies. Because every man has experience, thanks to y'all modern ideal about your unacceptable number, which is the body count. Many of you have, shall I say, done some dirt. The man you did dirt on may not know it, but the man you did dirt with knows it. And would you believe, everybody, that there's enough dirt being done by women to where every man sees pretty much this norm of women being scandalous? So if you've ever rowboated a female at work on the job, if you've ever experienced oral rowboating in a car from a female, and I'm talking about not from just a female who claims to be single, even though she claimed to be single and wasn't. The bottom line is the most scandalous stuff that women do: bring you home, oh, he'll be home in a minute, you got to leave, you hiding under the bed, whatever the case may be. The most scandalous thing that you know a woman to do: have her husband bring home his check, give it to you, and go buy you something. Whatever stories you heard about a woman as being as scandalous as possible, ladies, you guys created your own Frankenstein. Because you lazy modern women are trying to use your inanimate object to get you where you want to go in life. The promotion, the guy at work or at school everybody wants, the guy on the block that has money because you're short on your bills. Y'all so lazy, y'all using that thing for everything. It's like that red hot sauce. Y'all putting that thing on everything. The purposeless partner. So men don't really have to have a purpose. Since so many of you ladies don't, many of these men out here without any purpose to life or in life, they can rock with you for a long time. You know? Now, this is the only scenario that I know of, and y'all jump in the comment section if I'm wrong. The only situation where you say, if this is how it is, everybody should know and react in response. But it's not like that. It's not like that. If you don't have a purpose and that purpose is known, you already know what it is. So how come so many people don't have a purpose and y'all both know it, and yet and still the objective doesn't change? Say Houston, everybody.
What's up, everybody?
She can talk louder than that. She just doesn't. I don't know. She don't want y'all to hear.
What's up, everybody? I'm supposed to be yelling.
The complaint was that they couldn't hear you. So, I mean, you can call to yell if you want to. I'm just saying speak loud enough for the audience to hear you. I'm telling y'all right now, this is what it is. Oops. The definition of purpose. It was clear. Have as one's intention or objective, the reason for which something is done. So, I can put that back up on the screen. I don't know if you were watching the show, but we're talking right now about the purposeless partner. The purposeless partner. I'm going to go ahead and cue up her right or wrong segment because she ain't no joke. What do you think about the purposeless partner deal? All right. What do you think about that?
That's a question.
Yeah, what do you think about the topic for tonight, the purposeless partner?
I mean, they always come a dime a dozen. We all go through it.
You're whispering again.
We all go through it at some point. So,
well, last night you didn't seem to agree that the woman is the enemy. To a man, that means to dog her out. You weren't grasping that. And that women should start seeing a man for what he is, someone that views her as the enemy. And I'm saying, if you know you ain't got no purpose and you ain't on nothing, and a guy, he's all on you, he's sweating you, right? Beyond whenever y'all rowboat, he's sweating you, he can't get enough of you, but you know you ain't on nothing, you ain't hitting on nothing. How could you not view him? How could you not see him as viewing you as his enemy? Like, you know, you can't do nothing, but give him that pleasure, which he can obviously do himself. So I'm saying you can't build him, lift him any kind of way. No plan or strategy, none of that stuff. Y'all can't boss up together because he ain't on nothing, you ain't on nothing. But how can you not see that he's getting at you something for something more than that? Like, he's really coming to go in. You see what I'm saying? I'm not talking about where you meet somebody. Somebody gives my second chance. I'm talking about if you know, not you individually. I'm saying hypothetically, if a woman knows she not on nothing, because we all know him now. We all know him. Oh, I got this new man. Oh, he loved me. How you know that? You have to scoot up. I'm looking back away from the camera. If you're next to me, I mean, your chair scoots. You know I can't do this thing. I'm just saying my chair. Well, I don't want it to be. I mean, you're on the show, so I mean, at least give a cursory opinion. I mean, if you come on the show and you don't want to give an opinion, I don't know why is she on the show. I mean, I know you have a segment, but I'm gonna ask you, and eventually you want your own platform. So you have to be, able to engage. So I'm saying just the whole week is sleep with the enemy.
I already said something. Just because I didn't expound on it, don't mean I didn't say.
No, I mean, I'm saying expounding on it is part of the opinion. Like if you give a one line or a one word answer, like that's like, this is about people thinking about their behavior in relationships to help them come out of a mess, to avoid a mess, or to find something healthy. So I do this because I care about influencing in the culture in a positive way. There are women out there who are swearing up and down men are dogs. That's not the case. He dogged you. That was his intent because you're his enemy. What do you mean, Ty? I mean, he had no purpose. None. So if he has no purpose as a person and he doesn't know what his purpose is, why he's doing, you see the definition. He doesn't know the reason which he's doing things. That doesn't mean he doesn't have an intention or an objective. But if he doesn't know the reason for which he's doing stuff or why he exists, or you know what I'm saying, what none of that stuff. But he has one of these. You know, he has to have an intentional objective being with you, right? So if he doesn't know why he was created, he doesn't know what he's created for, what he should be doing, why he exists in the world. He doesn't have any connection with that at all. What positive intention can he actually have for you? I just want to know. Did you? I mean, had this show been out and I was like, look at him right now, ask him, what's your purpose? Would you have done it?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a specific person you wish you had done that with, or just you would done with all of them? Okay. So what if all of them didn't answer within 6 seconds? Would you have gotten rid of them, like right then and there?
No, then I'd have been like, okay, do you know what kind of, you know what I'm saying? What you mean, what?
You wouldn't have got if he had. I just broke down. Every individual has we know somebody. We both know somebody.
But when you young, you ain't thinking about no purpose.
Nah. Hold on. Look, as a culture, we have to stop making excuses for things that we should be on top of.
So in your 20s, you was like, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. No, you trying to see what life is about, getting out there, doing you. You not focused on that at no 20. 30s, yeah, but no.
Okay. The purposeless partner. So you're saying that a person can be purposeless in their 20s and that should be counted against them?
No, probably like your early 20s.
Well, we all about numbers. What's the cutoff?
25, 26.
So at 25 and 26, Shay actually is saying that
Because you should be there and did all your planning and got all that out the way.
And you know what, everybody, you don't fact check that. I don't know where she's getting her numbers from. I'm
just telling you that's how it was when I was in my 20s.
You all are entitled to have your individual opinion, and I know for a fact that everyone does. But
Really?
yeah, I had somebody wants to get in. I guess somebody wants to get in there. Shay, do you want to let me send you the link real quick to your phone so you can tell my brother D Flan how to get the guy come on last night? So you can tell him I'm gonna send it to your account right now.
It's my first time seeing Tyrone, man.
Yeah. Bro. This is what I'm sending them. It could be the wrong one too. Shay, look at your phone. Get your phone.
You could have did this before the live.
If people want to get in, this is how I make the show. I don't mind, doing what I got to do. Thank you very much for that opinion, Tyrone. My man D Flan, I know you checking me out. Just let me know what it tells you to do. All right. So we getting this together. Tyrone says they have to have a vision no matter what age they are. I agree with that, brother. What does he say? What does it tell you to do? When you click the link.
Put your address, your address in.
Bro, add the email address and follow the prompts.
Yeah, but when I put mine in there, this is what it say. Hit the 6-digit code.
Yeah. Yeah, look, they're trying to build their own platform too. So whatever you got to do to come on the show as a guest, you know, establish a little free account, whatever the case may be, jump in here. I'm sorry that it's not end user friendly like it's supposed to be, but they're trying to build their little thing too. That's how StreamYard is doing it. So if you got to confirm it and all that, I know I want it to be easy too, but it's obviously it's not. So let's go. Let's get it right. But yeah, I want to get folks in here and get that popping. All right. It's all good. Taibu Muad'Dib right here, man. Making sure that we already know what the deal is. If you knew better, you do better. Shout out to everybody out there, man, right now. Going hard. I want to get you and I want to get the results. I want to get your opinions. So my man Tyrone King, he doesn't agree with Shay, but that's all right. We got the right or wrong segment coming up. She ain't no joke. It's Shay Houston, and she's gonna break down for us once she gets done doing what she has to do. So I know the process. She's gonna break down for us what the right or wrong segment is of the day today.
Well, basically, she just has her opinion on approaching another woman when she calls and texts your man or husband.
Okay. I'm gonna turn it up. So pretty much 90. Let's go. Okay, I don't know what's up with that. They're going to some earbuds or something.
Bro, like when I want to connect it, I don't be connecting.
Right.
Like cheese and rice. Sorry, y'all. He wasn't even sharing it anyway. I don't know where his mind is. Okay. Here you go.
Look at that. The popcorn was good.
About your man. If that woman texts your man gave her his number to text him. If that woman calls your man called her first. If that woman is chilling with your man told her where to find him. If that woman is claiming your man assured her that he was single and available. Never blame another woman for talking to your man. That woman owes you absolutely nothing. Your man was the pursuer and the aggressor. Your man's behavior is a reflection of how he carries on behind your back. Because a man who truly loves you and loyal will never put you in a position to look that stupid. The day you gotta approach another woman to leave your man alone is the day you gotta leave your man alone. Never approach a woman about your man because that woman owes you absolutely nothing and your man owes you an explanation. Be smart, date smart, choose wisely, and remember, I told you.
Okay, so do y'all feel that she's right? That your girl or wife come up to you and the girl, or should she just come up to you for you doing what you're doing on the side? Y'all drop y'all comments down below or come on and join us and give us your opinion. So what you think? Is she right or is she wrong?
All right. No vision, they get placed in a bin of. Just what do you think about that?
Well, that's usually what happens in your 20s. So just saying.
Well, did you ever get through?
I'm trying to technology or something else.
Let me send you the instructions.
No, I know what to do. It's just not.
Man, it's so crazy. But look,
I wanted to do.
I think that she's 100% wrong. 100%.
So she's supposed to go after the girl that's hollering at your man.
The person that you with is gonna lie to you, y'all.
So get your number.
Go get the information.
Like that makes no sense.
Go get the information for yourself. The person, man, shoot. The person, you know, you will learn a lot from the person, from getting at the person. You will learn a lot. I'm gonna go for research purposes, right? I might not approach the person like she's saying approach, but I want to find information out because the person I'm with, obviously, you know what I'm saying, there's something going on. So I want to get the other side of it. Like, you might have me to the point where I'm going to believe what you say because I want to believe you, but that person, I'm going to be immediately skeptical. You know what I'm saying? So if that person says something that's not true, why, you know, they're going to lie to do what? Protect and cover, you know, not you, I'm saying hypothetically. So that's why you go to the other person. Like, I'm telling y'all something right now. If you, like, there's levels to it. If you find a number, fellas, in your girl phone.
No, she said if someone is calling your phone.
Well, that's the same thing. Do you see the number in that person? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. The bottom line is, she's saying, don't tell the person, oh, stop checking out, whatever. They'll stop checking from my man, whatever. I'm saying she's wrong because you want to know, because that person obviously had you fooled at least up until that point. Like, no one ever been. Bro, it's on the tab. It's on the tab. The topic is on the tab. It should say, my live should say, sleeping with the enemy, the purposeless partner. All right. Sleeping with the enemy, the purposeless partner. Let's go. So the purposeless partner. I can't make this up. Let's go. This is what it is. Each of you heard what Shay said. You don't feel like, you know, it's okay to address the person. Now, I want you to answer this question.
That's true.
What are the odds that you'll get better information from one person or two people about the same incident?
What she's saying is you shouldn't be going after.
Wow, y'all see what I gotta deal with?
You should be going with.
She's not even answering my question. This is now y'all see how our relationship got to the point where it did.
Be listening. Do we need to replay it again?
I'm asking you a question, so if you choose to just disregard my question, then you know, because I want to find information. I want to know the information. I want to know from your opinion, like, is it better to try to get information out of one person about the same incident or two people? Let's just be honest about it.
One.
That's not a good math, Shay. If you get the more information you get, the better informed you are about the situation, the better decision you can make.
Listen to what it says.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Help me, Jesus. Help me, Lord. Y'all see it.
You see it.
Approach a woman about your man. If that
Never approach a woman about your man.
Right.
I'm saying that's totally false. I'm saying you want to approach that woman. She's saying, like, don't tell her stop talking to my man, whatever, whatnot. No, I'm not. If you look at,
if you and your side chick in the car and your girl walk up, she's supposed to approach the girl.
I can't make this up.
That's
y'all.
what she's saying.
I can't make this up, y'all. Like, she asked me to go back and watch it again so I can listen to it.
But you didn't. You just listened to the first sentence.
It's worth breaking down. You did a good job today. It's worth breaking. I'm saying about just that statement alone. You said you have a right or wrong segment.
Go ahead.
If I say that she's wrong, I'm letting you know. She says women never approach them about your man. I'm saying women always approach her. It's what you say is on you. If you want to tell her to stop doing it, whatever, whatnot, that's on you. But me personally, my advice is yes, approach her, but ask her what's going on. Right? She's just telling you that you should assume your man approached her, assume he gave her a number. Like I found numbers in my significant other's phone, and they say they got it from something other than the person. If that's believable, that's on y'all. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying if you assume that person got that number, you know, in just because that person gave it to him, you're probably going to be wrong, because I know somebody that I asked about how they got in their phone, and they said they didn't ask the person for him. That person didn't offer it to him. They just had it in their phone, and it's the craziest lie I've ever heard in my life. But the bottom line is, I'm saying she's wrong because at least you'll find out the information that you really want to know. So I would say say what you want to say, ladies. But if you're going to approach a woman about your man, that be in your bed, that's committed to you, husband, whatever, get information. Be cool. You catch more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. So on that point, what she just said right there, she's definitely wrong. I'll let her talk, but I'm saying she's wrong. I'm saying, yes, ladies, approach that woman about your man.
That woman texts your man gave her his number to text him.
Now, I'm telling you right now, I'm letting you know right now, because of Erase All, right? Not real time, but because of Erase All, you just messy, right? But because of the way social media is, because all different types of ways, because people might know people that know you and have your number. My little brother one time, hey, rest in peace, gave a chick my number and had her call me while I was with another chick. You know what I'm saying? He's like, man, shoot, I went to Mr. Call, I thought I was hooking you up. So you never know why that call comes in. So you have to approach that person. Just to assume that he gave somebody his number is not, I mean, that might be a wild anomaly, but my brother did give a chick my number when I was, and then she called me while I was with another chick. Like he did that.
Text messages blank. No. If you've been communicating with somebody.
If that woman calls your man called her first. If that woman is chilling with your man told her where to find him. If that woman is claiming your man assured her that he was single and available. Never play.
I don't know what climbing. Let me rowboating.
What?
She says if she's climbing your man, that means he was available. So you put stuff like
claiming. I'm like climbing.
Claiming. Oh, okay.
Another woman for talking to your man. That woman owes you absolutely nothing. She
does. She definitely does. In my opinion, once again, she's wrong. Let me know what's going on with you and my dude. That's what y'all supposed to be saying, ladies. And really, I appreciate y'all high five.
Drop that zero and get you a hero.
I can't make this stuff up. Type Muad'Dib right here, man. That's right around 7. We chilling, man. The topic is
What's good, family? How y'all doing?
Welcome to the podcast.
I'm here at the party. My bad.
I got my man Tori Culverson checking us out. Tyrone King in the place to be. I know Digital B is creeping in the background with cousin It. Where you calling in from, bro?
Calling in from El Paso, Texas, man.
El Paso, Texas.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There's a lot of good stuff going on down in the P, man. El Paso. So, bro, sleeping with the enemy. This seems to be your topic. So you didn't got drug in on the what they call clickbait. So shout out to cousin Byron. I'm doing a good job with my clickbait, y'all. Sleeping with the enemy is a big deal because women have been calling us dogs for years, and they just didn't know that they was the enemy.
Right.
So you got some elevation last night. You're back on another night. This is True Love Tuesday, where I try to get couples who are doing it right to come in and talk to us, couples that are having difficulty, figure out how to make it through. All right. couples that have been together for years, or if you just got together and you're in love and you love how it's feeling and it feels right and you think you're going to be together for years, then come on here and let people know what the process took, you newlyweds. If you've been married for 35,000 years, let everybody know what it took to get through. That's what True Love Tuesday is for. But since I don't have a couple on, I get to have true love topics. 67.9, this is my number. Y'all can fact check it or y'all do y'all want research, 67.9% of people are dating or married to a purposeless partner. Now, I'm going in on the brothers because way too many of y'all have no purpose. Now, my man Tyrone King says, look, they have to have a vision no matter what age they are. I applauded that. How do you feel about that opinion about having a purpose?
You know what? Purpose is everything. A man without a purpose you really have nothing. You know what I'm saying? My dad used to say this thing, a man ain't nothing without his word, without his testicles. You know what I'm saying? I think purpose is definitely, enveloped in that word thing. Again, our whole purpose here is to protect and provide. And while you protect and provide, you need to go and going to reach your purpose. When, like you said, without purpose, you nothing. So I agree 100% with that quote. That's
is the modern
quote.
woman is the modern woman versus the traditional woman? Is the modern woman, if you compare it to the traditional woman, is the modern woman just flat out plain out lazy?
You know what? Let's not use adjectives to describe in a sense of like lazy. Now let's use this. Let's say this. Let's say that the modern woman isn't as dedicated to the man's purpose. Now back in the day, a woman legit prepared herself from childhood to adulthood when to get married and how to prepare and how to cater for her family and her husband. Nowadays men have lost that discipline and we've lost that, what can I say? We've lost that blessing for women to prepare themselves for us. Due to that, we've lost our purpose. Now you can say society, the government, whatever, I guess towards I'm talking about the black community. We've lost that. And so, you look at the women nowadays, you can't really blame them for acting or being how they are.
Now, don't shame yourself, young man. I don't know what's going on.
I can't shame myself at all.
I don't know what's going on down there in El Paso, but I want you to know right now.
Ain't nothing going on in El Paso.
Okay.
But,
so have you ever known a woman to do something scandalous?
Got you. Yes, of course. Yes, of course. I've known a woman do something scandalous.
Was it against you, or did you benefit from her scandalous behavior?
Both. I can say both. I say both. I'm gonna be real.
So the reason I'm saying shame is because like when you was young, you saw that scandalous behavior at a very young age. So when I say the modern woman is lazy, I'm saying like I'm not saying the traditional women weren't scandalous. I'm saying they hid it to do what you said as they prepared themselves to be, you know what I'm saying? Because they know ain't no man trying to turn no hobug into a housewife. You see what I'm saying? So I'm saying like I agree with what you said initially, but when you said like it's on the men, they've lost this, that I'm saying if women at a tender young age have shown you their scandalous capabilities, it's in your mind, it's ingrained in your mind. She the enemy, right? Because I don't want to get with a woman and she do some scandals like that on me. You know what I'm saying? Like it's ingrained in your mind. The first time
I don't want to separate. So I don't want to bring into what I was saying until the overall message that you were coming from. I was coming from something else different. It was like my slight introduction, trying to bring it in. So again, you 100% right what you said. Where I'm coming from is this: there isn't a sense of now. I'm talking about the I'm talking about overall. Overall, the percentage of not a lot of us are as purposeful as we should be. Now, it doesn't give women an excuse to be scandalous, like we're talking about, or to
Doesn't.
do the things that they do, if that
Right.
makes any sense.
It
But what
does.
I'm trying to say is for a lot of women, there is no derivative, there's no reason for them to be not scandalous. If you get in my gist. So
There's
as we go back
no
to
reason for them to not be scandalous. So like poor upbringing or
poor upbringing, again, like we talked about yesterday, a lot of these women that we're talking about, they weren't raised by wives. They weren't raised by, a lot of these women have single mothers. A lot of these women's mothers were hurt by two or three different men. So they, in a sense, you know, brought down their trauma. Their trauma became, their generational gift. And so that's what you see a lot of. So now let's bring it back to us as men. Us as men, we need to be purposeful because I'm a firm believer that if a man is being a man, a woman will automatically follow. It's like magnets. You know where I'm coming from? It would automatically attract and then it would automatically come to be.
timeout.
So there,
I
like
get one timeout.
go ahead.
He
Go
made
ahead.
a
Go
good
ahead.
point. What do you think about that? If a man is being a man, a woman should or would automatically follow. What do you think about that?
It would automatically follow. Automatically.
If he know what he doing, he know how to lead, of course. We going up successfully, in everything, then it's working. So why wouldn't a woman follow along?
So it's a which comes first, the chicken or the egg now. If the woman has been hurt, damaged, if she's has generational trauma, she ain't gonna recognize what to do with a real man, even if she
And
recognizes he
that's
is a real man.
and you're right, and that's where our problem is now. You know what I'm saying? We try to compare apples to oranges, and again, we're stuck. And again, you're not too much older than me, so I am a youngin, but it just goes all the way around. You have women and men who know what they want. You have women and men who don't know what they want. So then that's where we got caught in this category or this topic of sleeping with the enemy because neither of us know what the hell we want. But then be in opposition on action because they know what they think they know what they want or they think they're going to get something out of it. Well, then you think you're going to get something out of it, and then you're just stuck. The compatibility is there, but the objective and the mission is not clear.
Let me show you his definition of purpose. Do you see it? Can you
I
see
see
it?
it. Mm-hmm.
The reason for which something is done, created, or which it exists. But let's just go with the noun version. The reason for which something is done, right? So I believe that each male, even if he doesn't actually meet the definition of being a man, each male has a reason for which he's doing what he's doing, and he it's because of a particular intention. You see what I'm saying?
I feel you saying.
But the problem is that if he doesn't know the reason for which he's created or for which he exists, he's dangerous to have an intention for what he's doing. You see what I'm saying?
No, I see that, and I agree. I agree 100%.
My point, my question to you is seeing that definition up there, and I asked her, I asked Shay, I said, why would a woman that has nothing going on, why would she not, how can she not understand that any man that's rocking with her tough is clearly looking at her like she's his enemy because she can do nothing for him. He can please himself.
Mm-hmm.
And I put it out there, ladies. Y'all have y'all roles, but trust me, that lazy stuff, that lazy rowboat, y'all, we can do it better ourselves. Trust us, with much less issues. Y'all super lazy. I'm telling you, it's terrible. You know what I mean? Y'all like, give me your wallet. Okay, hurry up and get it on. Okay, get out of my face. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. We could do better ourselves. But if that's all you have to offer, and she knows it, bro, is it almost automatic? You know what I'm saying? That she should know that he's gonna dog her. You feel what I'm saying?
You know what? I know, and I hear you. At
I'm
the end of
asking
the
your opinion.
day,
I don't want you to agree with me.
no,
I'm saying,
no,
it's your opinion.
and
Go ahead.
so I feel like people allow what they want to allow. You know what I mean? We can of course we know. You know what I'm saying? Like we know that if you smoke too much cigarettes, you get cancer. If you smoke too much, if you drink too much alcohol, consume too much alcohol, you get kidney and liver failures. But yet we still do these things. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
we know our poisons, but yet we still go and we still,
Good point.
you
Good
know,
point.
be part of it. And I think that's all it is. Nowadays it's just like, which one's the less evil? Like when we vote for presidents, all right, which one's not that like the worst? And so when it comes to this dating thing and these things going on now, women see these things, they know these things, but in their head they feel like either one, they could probably fix it, or two, that it would change. And that's on them. That's all I can say.
Well, I mean, to a certain extent, you and Cher kind of agreeing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I shouldn't be basically trying to lump everybody into the same one category, because people
Right.
are gonna do different stuff, have different reaction. But what I'm saying is I'm like really close to this epiphany for y'all. I want y'all to actually get it. That's all I'm basically saying. Just work with me, just rock with me on this one thing. All right. When you look at the purposeless partner, like, and that this person can't really add anything to you, like it's just one of them situations where it should be visible. If I turn to her and say, "What's your purpose?" You know what I'm saying? Like she could give me answers right away, but will she answer my question?
Mm.
And so if you with somebody that you ask what's your purpose and they shoot you answers like to make you happy, sweetheart, or to love you, or you know what I'm saying, give me answers, but not answer my question, right? Where should that put me mentally about my situation? Like, why would I stay with somebody like that's not in tune with their own self? Because for me, it's like that's how you end up with somebody that everybody has access to. You see what I'm saying? Without any purpose, there's no foundation, right? So you can't get mad at a man without no purpose for dogging you, because one, he knew you wasn't on nothing anyway. You couldn't do nothing for him, so he was gonna dog you. That's his intent, right? He doesn't have to know his own purpose for being if his intent is to dog you, because you ain't on nothing, right? It's all profit. But for the ladies, listen, ladies. If you look at him and say, "What's your purpose?" and he within 6 seconds, which is a pretty decent amount of time, let's try it. What's your purpose? That was a long time, right? If you knew your purpose, and I asked you that question, that was good. That was a good amount of time, at least to start to answer the question, right? Just think about it though. Am I wrong? So tell me if I'm wrong.
I would not say you're wrong. I would not say you're right.
If you know your purpose, I'm saying if you know your purpose, if anybody asks me what my purpose is, I jokingly said earlier, I say look it up online, read my books. You know what I'm saying? But I could clearly articulate that right away. Is that because I'm 47? No. My purpose when I was 19, to her point, was to get to the NFL. Maybe with a college degree, but at least get to the league, right? When I got locked up, my purpose was I'm gonna do the rap thing. get offered a contract when I'm locked up again. Okay, what I'm going to do now? I'm going back to church. I'm going to live my life right. I messed it up twice. I had $2 million offers. You know what I'm saying? I'm messing up twice. I'm going to just go to church and be married and have a regular life. You know what I'm saying? My purpose was what it was at the time. But to your point, I had a purpose. Tyrone, I had a purpose. You know what I'm saying? I knew why I existed. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. At no point in time in my life, you said, what's your purpose? And I'm not going to give you an answer.
No,
I see what you're saying. I agree.
What I said was normally in your 20s, you're not thinking about no purpose. I didn't say you didn't have no purpose. I'm saying you're not thinking about no purpose. You're trying to live your life. You're trying to go see girls. You're trying to do this. You know what I'm saying? You're not thinking about it. Like, what am I put on?
You don't know.
I'm gonna go to the pros, but that's not like your purpose. You know what I'm saying? That's just a goal that you want to achieve. But I'm saying you don't start really thinking about it till after you 25, 26. Okay, what am I doing with my life? What am I, you know what I'm saying? That's when you start thinking about stuff. But in your 20s,
you don't start thinking about this. Right.
That's what I
look. And so I see both of your perspectives on it. Now it comes like this. You can either be a person that looks at things from a vision, like you said, like, hey, like this is what I want to do. This is what I'm going at, and I'm gonna do it. Crash or fail. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I see that, and that's meaningful. As far as can you label that as a purpose though? That's debatable. You feel I'm coming from? Like that's debatable. You know,
at the very least.
Right, like people switch career goals and people switch, you know, what they want to do all the time based on what's going on in the current situation. So I feel like what we should be asking is not what's purpose, but where am I headed and will you follow?
Yeah, the modern woman is too lazy to follow. Look, check it out.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the whole big picture that we were talking about. You know what I'm saying? Will you accompany me, or are you trying to do your own thing? You know what I'm saying? And
so let me ask you a question. Because I'm going on the fellas this month. I told ladies I would, right? So what is your advice to a woman that looks toward her guy and says, what's your purpose? And within 6 seconds, he doesn't even start to answer. Just blank faced, or, you know, gives her answer, but it's not the answer, doesn't answer the question. What do you think about that? What should she do at that point? Because Shay said, go ahead.
So coming from being in a place where I knew what I wanted to do, but I didn't know exactly if that was for me. Then ask them, where do you want to be in life? That should be the follow-up question. Where do you want to be in life? And then if they can't answer that, the third question should be, where do you see yourself then at this certain age? And then
now,
they can't answer all three.
Are you going to ask a follow-up question without getting answer to the first question?
What I'm trying to say is this: if you're talking to somebody in their 20s, again, this is a different generation than your generation. Our generation was taught. Our foundation is really, excuse my language, fucked up. So again, our generation lives in the social media age. Look, again, like you try to talk about to little kids, teenagers, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, ask them what they want to do. They see the same kids their age go on Instagram and get famous, and you know they don't really have a motive or a way to go. It's just like, hey, if he can do that, I can do that, or she can do that, I can do that, and so it's messed up. You know what I mean? I'm 26. I was able to be born at a time frame where I escaped all that BS. But again, we're talking about youngins who were born in a day of age where the internet reigned over everything. So I feel like purposely, I know this is a different topic or whatever, but I feel like we've just lost as people in general. So to ask someone if what is their purpose or anything like that, you're not gonna get a straightforward answer.
And y'all
Just
tripping.
because
Who's trying to settle down at 21, 22, 23 years anyway? Very few of us. So let's stop talking about let's
shit. I mean, excuse my language. Mm.
I'm
Mm.
saying you have to go back and watch my first 100 episodes, bro. I already nipped it for the
Okay.
females in the bud. I advise all the young potential Shays and Talias and everybody else out there, all the young people, I told young ladies, don't settle down between 17 and 25. You don't know yourself. It's a guarantee you're gonna get a divorce or go apart
So
because
we talking
you
about
don't know
after
how
that.
to
We
do that.
talking about like my age, 26, something like that.
No, what I'm just saying flat out, I'm trying to tell young ladies, don't put yourself through the go into your 30s with baggage that's gonna put you in a situation where you can't get the type of guy that you want to date. You know what I'm saying? You burnt that up. It's like bad credit. It's bad dating relationship credit. You know,
Right.
you've burnt your credit. No man's gonna look at you like you wife material at 35 with I will say 2 kids. You know what I'm saying? It can be like the same guy, but it's just like, okay, what can I do with you at that age? You're almost past childbearing age. You know what I'm saying? Even if we do have a kid, we just lopping it on top of what you've already done and wasn't successful at. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is like save, 17 to 25, focus on yourself, your career. You know what I'm saying? Focus on finding what your purpose is. You know what I'm saying? Like be, like you said, ready to take care of the home and do your general thing, the whole 9. You know what I'm saying? The young ladies these days, what they hear is broke fools ain't got no money. I know that's right. Like, come on, man. That's not even realistic. You know what I'm saying? They also look. They also want to be able to bust down the whole happy hour or the whole football team and still be considered as wifey material. They demand on my show. They've demanded the right to have upwards of 20 bodies because of their 20s and their college days. They've demanded the right to say we can come to you with at least 50 to 100 bodies. I say they'll have 100 bodies. You gotta watch the episode. But I'm saying they're demanding the right. They're demanding the right to have non-committed, non-marital sex, but still be considered as a woman that you can marry and trust and depend on, right? Even though they gave it to Joe Blow for a chicken a value meal at Popeyes. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the song says. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the club guy talking about? I'll get her a Slurpee from Sonic. That I ain't giving her nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and women singing the song. You know what I'm saying? In the club, I see them do it. But I'm just saying. So I'm saying, like, it's crazy. Like, a woman will sing that song, but turn to her man and say, "What's your purpose?" But at the same time, not be aware of the fact that he already knew it, because like I told you earlier, at a young age, he saw y'all being scandalous. So we already know. That's the thing that women didn't want. Women need to know. I'm helping y'all women. I'm helping y'all out. Men see y'all scandalous stuff 15 and up. I'll just throw a number out there. 15 as soon as you start
now I'm agreeing with you. I'm hearing what you're saying, and I'm agreeing with you, Tabu, and that's where I'm coming from. I see Taibu. I apologize.
No, it's all good.
Taibu. No, it's not all good. Let me get it. Taibu. I do apologize for miscorrecting your name on your podcast.
Thank you very much.
I apologize. Taibu. I say this, and I'm one of those men. I've seen it. I've witnessed it. Unfortunately, I have a younger sister. When my father left when I was 13, who was raised in that same generational gap, and I've seen now she don't bring like stragglers around or anything like weird like that, but her mindset about certain things is pretty. It's not good. It's not good. And
no. Be specific, bro. Like that's too general and too broad. Because I'm trying to get Shay.
To be specific, my sister has no actual she has no actual guidelines of what she wants in a man. She likes
No
certain
type.
characteristics.
Okay, no type. That's so you have to have her watch the
Right,
podcast last month. Last month I
right. So
went in on the sisters.
I
She
don't
has
think
to
she
watch
has
all
a
month last month.
type, but I think she likes certain characteristics out of a man. You know what I mean? Like to be manly, to be just not a bitch, to handle his own, and to have some money in his pocket. I think those are her only norms when it comes to a man. Now I say that I list those things. I may like upped her list a little bit more than what it actually is, but that's really the gist of what she wants because she again, and I'm coming from what I said in the beginning, she didn't really have like a positive male affirmation like model to actually get what she wanted from. You know what I'm saying? To see actually what is a man and to actually go and get that. So it is weird, and that's why I see with a lot of this younger generation. It's make believe, it's unrealistic. Um so you asked me what should a woman do in that situation. I think when it comes to men, especially young men, we do everything and we don't think we do it, but we do it for women. You know what I mean? I feel like me and you, if it wasn't for women, we would wear the same shirt every day, the same shoes every day. You know what I'm saying? The same pants. Because we, as men, are very simplistic. We don't care. You know what I mean? But now, you got this jibber jabber of what is and what isn't. And again, I don't think men know. Some men don't know. Some men don't know.
We all know
Uh,
they're scandalous. So that's what I'm saying. Like we've all seen that, even sister, mom, auntie, cousin, we've all seen, or just chick at school that we know that we was cool with. We all seen the scandalous female story very, very young. What's up, M Trusted? We all seen the scandalous female thing very, very young. Period.
right.
You looked at females like they could potentially be scandalous before you left high school, right?
I would say I did, but no.
Okay,
My
okay,
mom
okay.
put me.
It's
Go
okay.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
It's okay. But this is about the fellas. I'm going on us right now.
Right,
What
right.
I'm
So on
saying,
us, so on us. Me
right.
personally,
Right. No. So I'm saying, so no matter how scandalous we view women to be, with us having a purpose, what's going on, family? With us having a purpose, though, bro, this is what I'm saying. They need to realize that if we don't have a purpose, at the very least, we're not marriage material. Don't settle down with us. Don't commit to it.
okay, I agree.
Right. Because that means that I have no foundation for with which you can help me build.
Mm,
That's
I
why I went.
agree. There's no
That's why I
pillar.
went to
There's
the
no pillar for me to
definition. Oh
stand.
yeah, I'm gonna bring this up. I'm a genius. The reason for which something exists or created, right? That's the purpose. So if you, as ladies, I don't care how old you are, ask your man what's your purpose. If he doesn't answer the question, oh, to love you, baby, to be with you, to take care of you, to make you happy. You know what I'm saying? If he's giving you answers, but he's not answering the question, you should not commit to this individual. Because if you do, you're putting yourself in jeopardy of doing what? Sleeping with the enemy. Taibu Muad'Dib, we're going to be on this all week long. Wild Out Wednesday is tomorrow. We kick it off about 9:15. We're going to get crunk up in here. Why you need something to drink?
No.
Let's go. Look, I'm telling you right now, y'all. This is groundbreaking stuff right here, because I want the playing field to be even. Too often, would you agree? Say your name again, young man.
Demetrius. I go by D Flynn as my entertainer name. My bad.
Right, but no, that's fine. Too often, all we doing is this. We doing this. It's all you see, right?
Mm-hmm.
Both of us pointing the finger at each other
with 2 fingers.
I just can't. What am I supposed to do with this, y'all? Look, all I'm saying to y'all is this. Too often we pointing the finger at each other. But if you think about it, with all the trauma that we both dealt with, the Father left us both. He didn't just leave you. My dad walked out too. Don't use that as an excuse to not trust me or recognize my manhood. Don't use that as an excuse to go out there and be a hoe bug, you know what I'm saying, assuming that I'm going to be one too. Your past bad choices in man have nothing to do with what I'm trying to put into your life. Fellas, look, sure you saw her being, scandalous at a young age. Every woman is not like that. Yes, they're all capable of being like that. But if you find your purpose, you're going to be strong enough. Wait for it. You should be strong enough to be able to withstand whatever the woman that you choose comes at you with. All right.
I agree.
Now, this is for both of us. When you let your purpose be known, to your point, Demetrius, if she doesn't follow, if she doesn't fall in line, and we put time limits on this, right? Before Don Rico, we put time limits on, a woman acting right or a man acting right. We put time limits on how long you date somebody if they ain't for them to get right. You know what I'm saying? But my point is, now that you see without a purpose, don't open yourself up. Please, ladies, stop opening up your legs to every Tom, Dick, and Tyreek, and you know what I'm saying, and Ubuntu, whatever his name is. I got to throw some ethnicity in there. You know what I'm saying?
What was his name?
Look, Lumumba. I'm just, I gotta ask ethnicity. I can't just say European name. I gotta say African names too. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You gotta put it in there. You know what I'm saying?
I want to put. I'm with my girl. I want to put Taibu in there. I want them. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is the bottom line is, the bottom line is, ladies, until y'all start keeping y'all legs closed and start asking men what their purpose is, you won't ever know how much damage you're continuing to do to yourself, right? And how much you're enabling men without purpose to live without purpose. So that was dual. I'm still coming at you, fellas. I'm trying to release you, ladies, but I'm saying, if you want
I see how you. Okay. All right. I'm
hey,
sorry.
This is on YouTube now. Y'all can come back and watch this. Y'all come back and watch this. Fact check it. I'm trying to the leadership. It was always the deal. What you said earlier, lost generation, no dad. Unity is available because there's leadership again. Every time we as a people made a serious movement, it was because we had a leader. So I don't have to be, no one has to tell me it's on me to lead, Demetrius, Shay. No one has to say, Ty, we should turn to lead now. Why would I not, if I want to lead, why would I just sit out there and say, I got this. It's on me. Why wouldn't I do that?
Right.
Your dog's thing. Why would I not just do that? I'm just being real. You see what I'm saying? You want to know how I convince people that I'm worthy of following and my plan's worthy of following? I'm podcasting. The consistency, the genius, what I'm offering for free right now. But what am I getting you to think about?
Like I said right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying because we as a people have to learn to do what? Invest in ourselves.
Elevate.
Well, I mean that, but I'm saying to invest in ourselves. Right now, your pockets, her pockets, my pockets, we're investing in what? The European money power structure. European financial institutions. So when you invest in this podcast, with the way I'm breaking things down, you investing in yourself. How could it not be? Shay, she scrolls through stuff all day long. Look at this, babe. Look at this, babe. You know what I'm saying? It's where it is. She's on my shows.
Right.
How many of y'all scrolling through my UMS? How many of y'all doing y'all binge watching? How many is y'all elevating? We're going to find out. Before it's months over, oh yeah, we're going to find out. Sleeping with the enemy. My man Demetrius, my man Tyrone King says, without any vision, we get placed in a bin of just for fun. Our people, my people, you people. Hey, ain't no fun to be had without that putting that work in. That makes you a child. That makes you immature. If you out there playing, if you out there playing games and you ain't putting no work in, you a child. You a children, right? I hope everybody got something from this show. I hope you have at least watched the last show enough to know the chorus. We gonna jump it off this time. Please, jump in, get in where you fit in. I'm gonna break this down, fam, just like this. Oops. Calm down.
And you just cheese and rice.
Hey.
The best memories are made during the holidays, and when you shop at Libby's.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna go ahead.
I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna personally
say it again.
I want to go ahead. Now I said I want to personally go ahead and sign off. I appreciate you having me. Much love.
No way, bro.
You
can't sign off. You can't remove yourself from the show until you join into the. Everybody's gonna start getting into this. You have to learn the theme song. All right, you have to learn it.
Okay.
Thank God that I'm blessed, even though I'm a mess.
Thank God. Thank God. Thank God.
Thank God that I'm blessed, even though I'm a mess. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Hey, that's that real song right there. That's hot. The song is coming. Look.
Hey, that shit go hard. I'm sorry, my bad. I got too excited. That go.
Look.
You need to make some t-shirts. That's what you need next.
My cousin's already on that. I'm saying.
Okay, cool. My bad. That go hard.
She need to work on her verse. That's what she need to do.
You should keep it simple like that. That's
yeah. Hey, look, we're gonna recap.
That's right there.
Look, we're gonna recap this week, this Sunday at 6:00. Invite all your homeboys. Tell them how smashing this is. The ladies are going at 5 with Shay. Tell all the females. Tell your sister to jump in. We'll get her the live link. You can show her how to log on. Break down for me real quick. What ended up happening? How did you actually get through? I sent you the link and then the instructions. So which one worked?
So what happens is when you send a link, it's going to be about this big on your little Instagram DM. Mm-hmm. Click on the actual link that's on top. Don't click on the gray area or the picture. Click on the actual black font link, and that's going to lead you to being a guest. It's going to ask you your name, and then it's going to ask you to enter the video. So click on the top. Now on the bottom, click on the black font.
Hold on. You snap with that. I gotta. Okay, I'm let you go. But so you're saying that there's two parts to it. So don't click on.
It looks like one. Yeah, it looks like one, but it's not. It's a black font on top. Click on the black font.
Shout out to my man Demetrius. That's hot stuff. Look, we going hard. We going crazy. We gonna get wild out tomorrow. It's going down.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna come with something nasty for him tomorrow. Y'all heard it here first. Ladies, if he can't articulate a purpose, do not commit to him in any kind of way. You are his enemy. He's going to dog you flat out. Ty Moody, man, that's the show. Thank you very much, sir.
Bye.
Love y'all, man. Y'all be safe.
D Flan in the house. You already know